5 postulates of the most efficient synchronistic manifestation of reality. To live a 5th-dimensional, synchronicity-based life, where manifestation becomes natural, effortless, and aligned, you must learn how the soul, higher mind, and projection template work together to create your 3rd-dimensional experience. Before we continue, it is recommended to understand the basics of how you manifest your reality and the soul-universe relationship. You are not a human trying to have a spiritual experience, but rather a spiritual being having a human experience. You're a soul projecting itself into a temporary ego body to explore the possibilities of this incarnation. Your job is to listen to the soul's direction, and the soul speaks through excitement, intuition, energetic pull, and frequency. This 5 postulate manual is the key to aligning with your soul's chosen experiences in the smoothest way possible. Number 1. Act on your excitement, your passion, on whatever is most exciting to you in the moment. Do this every moment that you can. Your soul is the real you, not the ego you are holding for this lifetime. Soul, the infinite potential aspect of the source to explore itself through itself, expressed in the form of all there is. You are a projection of the soul consciousness at any given point, experiencing the soul's choice of themes it has chosen to explore through you in this lifetime, and you are bound to explore life through various experiences available to choose from in this 3D matrix. It can be a multitude of experience, such as looking at the sky, doing the dishes, taking a piss, walking a dog, or petting an animal, drinking water, running, cooking, swimming, learning how to meditate, getting a job, a new car or an apartment, use the internet, so on and so forth. As you may realize, the choice of experiences the soul has within its scope to experience this human life through is innumerable, even though it's limited within the theme of Gaia, such as you as a human being will probably not jump more than 12 meters, won't be able to fly like a bird, and not be able to create oxygen on your own like plants. That's just not part of the agreement as per the rules of the game that has been chosen for that very particular experience from the oversoul level. Hence, it's important to experience every moment to the fullest from a soul's perspective, rather than the ego's, which is very temporary from a soul's perspective, and this ego would never have ever happened unless the soul chose it to be. Hence, the soul's choice is your actual choice, and not that of the ego, even though the ego might like you to think otherwise. The only way you can listen to what the soul wants from this very moment of its incarnation through your life is listening to its energetic pull, also known as the language of the God. Hence we say, listen to your God. It speaks to you in terms of energetic pulses that is translated in the 3rd dimension as feelings of overwhelming love, enjoyment, joy, elation, bliss, etc. However, the ego may choose to have the polar opposite lower frequency emotions of fear, anger, remorse, guilt, as part of the game that your soul has chosen to explore through you in this incarnate life. Because without the journey between the 2 polar opposites, the experience is not that fulfilling, and the scope of human experience that your soul has within its perspective in this incarnation is rather not fully explored or exploited. Without the essence of hunger, essence of food is lost. Without darkness, the essence of candlelight is gone. The soul and ego choose to exploit all the available choices of experience that it can have in this incarnation to explore, experience, grow, and expand from, and also help the source consciousness to expand through its own growth. The more the set of souls expand, the more consciousness and the source expands through it. for the act of knowing itself. Hence, choosing to listen to the excitement at any given point helps you make the most of it from the experience of the now through your life as a soul. As you help the soul's goal by listening to its direction of how it wishes to experience this lifetime, in a way you help yourself because you are the soul. That's what you are here for. To listen to yourself, to experience the way you chose to experience this lifetime. However, choosing to experience life as you are told by others or the society is also part of the challenge. Challenge is being part of just about any game that includes within it most of the fun of every game. Without any challenge, majority of the fun of just about any game is lost. All games have a win and a loss, but the lesson through the experience is always eternal, an integral part of both win and loss, and hence the main part of the game. Even though your ego mind, manipulated by the 3D matrix and its available systems, as part of the challenge, we try to make you believe that you are taking part in another boring or mundane job, such as doing the dishes, cleaning house, writing email. What you don't quite realize is that it's also part of the set of experiences your soul has incarnated for. Since the theme of doing the dishes are not available for dogs, trees, cats, insects, or certain beings on other planets, you can only experience it as a human being here on current Earth. You can experience it as a blind, someone who has only one hand, a 5 feet tall guy, a woman, so on and so forth. Living in the moment, every experience of washing the dishes become unique and different, for it's not the same you going through all those experiences. Even though it may seem like the same experience over and over, experience of washing the dishes are unique and different from each other. And once you get excited for each and every of these mundane experiences of life as a human being, you live in the moment. You enjoy every moment from the soul's perspective rather than the ego perspective, thereby shrinking the passage of time, since time passage seems to extend or expand as you observe the same moment from a lower frequency perspective. While observing the same moment from a higher frequency perspective, the passage of time shrinks considerably due to living in the moment, and aging slows down. Depending on how you choose to experience the moment to the perspective of the soul consciousness projecting through you and the projection templates, the sense of time will vary as per the energy transmitted through you during any experience. Channeling the higher frequencies coming from your soul in the shape and form of excitement, intuition, joy will make it feel like you are not exhausting your own third-dimensional energy of the body, the energy truly being channeled from the fifth dimension and not from your own third-dimensional version. Because of this, you may feel like time is barely moving, since the measure of time that you feel mostly is due to the side effect of channeling your third-dimensional energy and not the fifth-dimensional energy. When you are working on your passion, you are at your highest excitement point, and time seems to slow down. You could be working or engaged in an act for 6 hours and feel like only 6 minutes has passed. You may encounter people or moments where you feel like you've been doing something for too long, yet still barely notice the time passing. This is because you are channeling your energy not from the third dimension, but rather from the fifth dimension, which is that of excitement. Number 2. Do this to the best of your ability, and take it as far as you can go until you cannot take it any further. At any given point when the soul feels like the purpose of manifesting a certain experience has been fulfilled, and it wishes to have a different experience, you may feel the topic or subject of your excitement switching or trying to switch from one to the other. This may be manifested by a point of boredom, or you not feeling like doing something that you used to love doing, or your spirit guides helping your higher self find excitement in something else by manifesting an event where you meet someone who introduces you to a different point or subject of excitement for a different experience. At this point, if you still choose to stay stuck in the old familiar, comfortable old experience, you reduce the scope of expansion for the soul to the incarnation it has manifested through you, which, even though may feel like is benefiting you, might not be beneficial for your soul self, which is your true perpetual self. Hence, it's important to act on your highest excitement only as long as you can, and not more than that. Even if it is your passion, you cannot overdo it, only to overwhelm yourself. Once all the experience the soul needed to have from the subject of excitement is gathered, it will automatically manifest its next point of excitement or topic of excitement to the aid of spirit guides and your higher self. Whether you listen to this guidance by following your excitement or not, will always depend upon you, since you have freedom to choose from the choices brought to you by your higher self. You can choose how you wish to play it, but you have to play it as Sam. If you're incarnated as Sam, you cannot play it as Jack, or a dog, or a horse. However, through switching of consciousness and projection templates, you may wish to have a similar experience as a fellow human being. And Sam may not have the exact same experience of something as Julia, but if he chooses to let go of his ego self and try to understand how Julia might be experiencing it, he may manifest a similar experience to her without actually being Julia. Hence, certain alchemists of higher degree can manifest several lifetimes within a single lifetime. The more you experience through your highest excitement, following your higher soul. The more you experience through your highest excitement, following your higher soul's guidance, the more you help your soul self grow and expand, and the more rewarding you will find the human experience. Number 3. Act on your excitement or passion with absolutely no insistence, assumption, or expectation of what the outcome should be. This is one of the most important aspects of the 5 postulates of manifestation, and this is where the third dimensional beings fail at an unsurmountable scale. Being in the third dimension, you can only look down into dimensions that are lower than yours, not higher. Same way a bird can see more of what's happening on the ground than you being on the ground. The soul and the higher self being at a much higher dimension than yours, even though the frequency difference is not so much, has a better view of what's coming in your future timeline. The higher self can see more of the path ahead of you, and the soul can see the whole life at once. What the soul sees is not a singular timeline, but rather a set of different timelines available within the third dimensional incarnation, since at every major checkpoint, you have the option to choose from different options, and as for different choices, you may lead your soul into different timelines, within the same set of timelines that it chose to explore in this incarnation. Hence, it is much more important to follow the guidance of your higher self, which can see much further into your future by following your excitement and taking action on it without insistence of how things are going to manifest in the future. Sometimes negative things such as rejection, missing out, missed opportunities, barriers, slowdowns, objections, loss can lead to learning of lessons which carry benefit for future events in life and growth of the soul, and also redirect the incarnate self onto timelines that actually hold the experiences the soul subscribed to before birth, rather than moving into timelines holding unnecessary detours and events. The job you got rejected from may have caused a negative event in the long run that your higher self foresaw and your soul didn't sign up for. The physical mind, which is part of the ego, always likes to be in control of the future, for without this sense of control, it goes into a state of fear of the unknown in the future, and hence may stay stuck in the familiar past for longer than necessary, shrinking down the scope of experience for the soul to experience through this incarnation. No matter what, since your higher self only wants what's best for you in terms of fulfilling the choice of experiences that your soul has envisioned for you to explore in a lifetime, if you keep following your intuition, no matter whatever ups and downs appear in the path, you will be directed and redirected towards what your soul needs to experience in front of you in the long run. Your higher mind knows what's coming whenever it may be coming. Your ego and physical mind does not, even though it wishes to believe it does, through expectations formulated via the knowledge of whatever it has gathered in the past in this lifetime. Moreover, the ego wants everything right now rather than enjoying the experience without knowing there is no destination except for the journey itself. The journey is the point of life. The journey is the destination. The physical mind trying to tell itself it knows more about the future compared to the higher mind or higher self is very much like trying to tell a librarian where you think the book you're looking for should be, or trying to tell yourself you know more than teacher or coach, trying to tell Einstein you know better about theory of relativity. It doesn't tend to agree with reality no matter what the ego may choose to believe. Expectations are detrimental to manifesting desired actions, insisting the desired outcome to be in alignment with your higher self's goals. whereas sometimes the desired outcome may be what the higher self needs, but mostly quite different from it. The ability to let go of insistence on the outcome is very much like letting go of pulling the thread of a kite, which has suddenly taken a wrong turn, just so that the wind of the universe can realign it in a better direction. The detriment caused by insistence on outcomes of any action we take are similar to the pulling of a paper boat tied to a thread down a river stream filled with rocks. Sometimes when you are pulling the boat to the tied thread, it may get stuck in between two rocks, and at this point, keeping on pulling can result in undesired outcomes, whereas letting the thread loose can help the flowing water to bring the boat rather than getting stuck, the outcome being retrieving of the boat, the pull being want or insistence on outcomes, the river water being the nature of the universe at disposal of your higher self to play with. Reality is like the sand in your hand. You have to know when to grasp, how much to grasp, and when to stop grasping. Else you may realize the harder you try to grasp it, the faster the sand flows out of your hand. There could be 5 different ways something can manifest in your reality through 5 different timelines. But if you keep focusing on only one way and keep energetically pulling on it, it obstructs the higher self from manifesting the best way possible, which only it can see in the turn of events and not the physical mind. Everything being connected in this universe through the source. The moment you pull towards something, it, along with several other connected things, starts coming towards you as a set of connected events. This is very similar to you, very much like floating around in the ocean, where everything else is floating connected with strings to each other, and the moment you pull one string, a set of things starts coming towards you. But most often than not, your ego, with its limited belief systems of how things should happen, become an obstruction in the way of those things coming towards you in a divinely orchestrated fashion. Number 4. Choose to remain in a positive state regardless of what you experience. These are the reasons you should stay in a positive vibration or mindset no matter what happens or what you experience in your reality. Number 1. State of being determines reality. Your state of being is your frequency, and reality reflects back to you whatever frequency you are holding. If you remain in a positive, centered, empowered state, even when external circumstances seem negative, then you attract synchronicities that match your higher vibration. You are better able to respond creatively rather than react fearfully, and you shift to a parallel version of reality that reflects more harmony. Number 2. Circumstances don't matter, only state of being matters. This doesn't mean ignoring your reality, but rather recognizing that your power lies not in controlling external conditions, but in mastering your inner response to them. From that place, external conditions begin to shift in response to you. Number 3. You're always choosing your frequency. Every moment you're transmitting a frequency via your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions that reflects back to your reality. When you stay in a positive state, you're staying in alignment with your higher mind. This opens the door for downloads, intuition, solutions, and guidance. Number 4. Negative events are neutral platforms. Challenges aren't punishments, they're opportunities to choose a higher vibration. Even so-called negative events are neutral props that you can use to pivot into preferred state, positive or negative. Everything is innately neutral, whether a knife or a pen. You give it a positive or negative meaning through how you choose to explore it. A knife can be used to inflict fear or cut an apple. Number 5. State first, outcome second. Instead of waiting for something good to happen in order to feel good, try to feel good first, and the external will follow. Changing your mindset or being able to connect a negative theme to a positive one, such as, I missed the bus, but maybe something might happen in the bus that I didn't need to experience, can come in handy for this. This flips the typical cause-effect model. You are the cause, and the external world is the effect. It's not that you have to see it to believe it, but rather you have to believe it to see it in your reality. In essence, remaining in a positive state is not denial. It's the most powerful creative act you can do. It anchors you in your true self, aligns you with the path of least resistance, and tunes you into realities that match your chosen vibration. Number 5. Constantly investigate your belief systems. Release and replace the unpreferred beliefs, fear-based beliefs, and the beliefs not in alignment with who you prefer to be. The nature and essence of the reality you experience is directly connected and resulted from the set of beliefs you choose to hold on to at any given point. If you wish to change your reality, you'll have to review and change your belief systems or your perspective of things. Someone who realizes this will never get hurt, since they realize the only person that can hurt them is themselves, and whoever believes otherwise will live a life of hurt and experience reality in a very different way. Only our expectations and beliefs shifts the perspective of things that causes hurt. Lessons or redirections are the core idea for hurt. One who chooses to believe it's impossible chooses to experience a reality very different than someone who believes it may look impossible, but it needs to be done. Or even though it may seem impossible, what if I'm the first person to ever make it happen? I'll never know unless I try. Someone who believes what others say about them is true experiences a very different reality than someone who believes what others say about me might just be a reflection of who they are and has nothing to do with me. Constantly investigate your belief systems. Beliefs are the engine that drives your perception of reality. What you believe to be true becomes the filter through which you interpret your experiences and determines how you manifest and experience your reality. The same guy who's running because he believes he should win a race to get a gold medal runs at a different pace when he believes he has to win the race because his life depends on it. Most beliefs are unconscious, inherited from society, family, religion, culture, genetic imprints, friends, close ones, or past trauma. The other side of the problem with beliefs lie with thinking. What you believe to be true is the ultimate truth. Thus forth, choosing to believe that how you have seen things happen is the only way things can happen not only limits the possibilities of experience, but also reflects the false facade of the all-knowing ego, trying to keep everything under control, since without the belief that the ego knows everything about how things will happen, it will have to accept the fact that it has no control of how things will happen, triggering a 5-alarm fire alert. But nobody knows anything about how things can happen or will happen, and nobody ever fully will. Or so lies the truth about the game we have chosen to play here in the third dimension. For knowing the outcome of any game, or any play, or any movie just ruins the experience, rendering it redundant. Hence, investigating all the beliefs that we hold at any given point means bringing these hidden beliefs to conscious awareness, questioning them, and checking whether they actually serve your highest joy or limit you. You become a conscious creator of your reality when you stop running on autopilot programs embedded into your belief systems through matrix integration through your schooling, family, culture, society, etc. since you were born. You cannot change what you are not aware of. Same way you cannot heal a wound you cannot see or acknowledge. Become aware of your beliefs that don't serve you, that are not necessarily yours, and change them and experience the shift in your reality for the better. Release and replace the unpreferred beliefs. Once you recognize a belief that no longer serves you, especially those based in fear, scarcity, false sense of lack, unworthiness, or separation, you can thereby encourage yourself to release it, acknowledge it, understand where it came from, and let it go with compassion, telling yourself, this has served its purpose, and I no longer have the need to experience it at all. You can also replace it when you consciously choose a new belief that reflects your true self, your highest frequency, and preferred reality. The more you look, the closer you get to find finer and accurate beliefs representing you, or who you really are. The trick is to never stop looking and be receptive of new beliefs that are different from the familiar ones. This is not spiritual bypassing, it's inner alchemy, since our external world is a reflection of our internal beliefs. Number 1. Act on your excitement. Every moment you can. At any given moment, the soul chooses from an infinite menu of potential experiences available in this third-dimensional matrix, like walking, reading, working, meditating, washing dishes, talking to people, or simply staring at the sky. Even though the human experience has limits, the soul still has countless ways to explore itself through you. The ego is temporary, the soul is eternal. Your true choice is the soul's choice. How the soul speaks to you. The soul communicates through energetic pulses known as excitement, intuition, enjoyment, curiosity, bliss, inner pull. These are the language of the higher mind. The ego may experience the opposite because polarity is part of the game. Without polarity, the soul cannot fully explore the range of experience available in this incarnation. Every experience is unique, even the mundane ones. Washing the dishes is never the same experience twice. Each moment is unique because your mood is different, your energy is different, your awareness is different, your body is at a different point in time, and the soul has a slightly different angle of exploration, since it's changing every moment. When you experience the present moment with the soul instead of the ego, time contracts, life becomes vivid, healing slows. You feel energized instead of drained. Why? Because you are no longer using the third-dimensional energy, but the fifth-dimensional energy, the frequency of excitement. When acting on your passion, 6 hours may feel like 6 minutes. Time disappears. The body feels lighter. Synchronicity accelerates. This is the state of alignment. Number 2. Do it to the best of your ability until you can't go any further. Your excitement shifts when the soul has completed its experience with the current theme. Boredom, disinterest, or a sudden new inspiration means this chapter is complete. It's time for the next one. Your spirit guides and higher self will help redirect you by introducing new people, creating synchronicities, bringing fresh opportunities, or dissolving old interests. If you stubbornly cling to the old out of fear or familiarity, the ego feels safe, but the soul stops expanding. The key is to act on your excitement until your energy naturally shifts, not longer and not shorter. The soul will always reveal the next thread of excitement when the timing is right. Some advanced beings can even experience multiple lifetimes worth of lessons within a single incarnation by letting go of ego identity and aligning completely with the soul's shifting excitements. Number 3. Act without insistence, assumption, or expectation on the outcome. You can only see downward into lower dimensions. You cannot see upward into higher ones. Your higher self, on the other hand, can see further ahead. It sees an enormous stretch of timeline into the future. It sees multiple possible branches and outcomes. It knows what is coming. It guides you through intuition and excitement. Your physical mind, however, sees only the present and the past. The ego wants control because it fears the unknown. But the physical mind is not designed to know the how or the outcome. Only the higher mind knows that. When you insist on a specific outcome, you interfere with the higher mind's plan, and things tend to take longer time to manifest due to unnecessary detours. The higher mind always guides you towards the timeline most aligned with the soul's chosen experiences for this incarnation. Ups and downs are part of the map. Your job is to follow the excitement, take action, stay open, trust the synchronicities, and release expectations. The journey is the destination. Make sure to enjoy it. Life itself is actually pretty easy and magical until the ego, with its limited beliefs, gets in the way. Number 4. Choose to remain in positive state regardless of what happens. Your state of being determines your reality. Your frequency is your reality. Hold a higher frequency in order to manifest higher frequency events. Since in a positive state, you attract synchronicities, allow guidance, find creative solutions, and shift to parallel realities that match your vibration. Circumstances don't matter, only state of being matters. This does not mean ignoring reality, it just means responding instead of reacting. You cannot control circumstances, but you can control your state of being, which then shifts the circumstances. You are always choosing your frequency. Every thought, belief, and emotion broadcasts a vibration. Remaining positive, therefore, aligns you with your higher mind, with synchronicity, and with smoother timelines. Negative events are neutral props. Challenges are opportunities to choose a higher frequency and accelerate growth. State first, and outcome second. It's really an old model where you feel good only if something good happens. In the fifth dimension, the model becomes, I choose a positive state, and henceforth, our reality becomes positive. This is the essence of conscious creation. Number 5. Constantly investigate your belief systems. Release and replace the beliefs that do not serve you. Your reality is a mirror of your beliefs. To change your reality, you must change the beliefs you hold, especially the unconscious ones. For example, someone who believes no one can hurt me unless I let them experiences empowerment. Someone who believes I'm always being attacked experiences a hostile world. Someone who believes it's impossible lives in limitation. Someone who believes maybe I'll be the first to do the impossible creates breakthroughs. Someone who thinks what others say about me must be true is trapped. Someone who thinks others speak from their own filters is liberated. Why belief investigation is essential. Most beliefs are inherited, unconscious, inherited from family, society, religion, or culture, formed by trauma, or rooted in fear. The ego believes its viewpoint is the ultimate truth, but the ego knows almost nothing. If we knew the outcome of the game, there would be no point of playing it. Become aware in order to become free. You cannot change what you are not aware of. When you reveal hidden beliefs, you claim your power. You stop running on autopilot, and you become a conscious creator. Releasing unpreferred beliefs. You have to acknowledge them, thank them, and let them go. Saying, this belief served its purpose, and I no longer need it. Replacing beliefs. Choose a belief that aligns with your higher self and feels expansive, joyful, empowering, or true to your preferred reality. This is not spiritual bypassing, it is inner alchemy. Some practical tools. Number 1. The belief wheel. Identify the belief, question its source, feel the emotion it generates, observe how it shapes your behavior, and consciously shift to a new belief. Number 2. Act on your excitement. This automatically aligns you with beliefs that reflect your higher self. Number 3. Positive affirmations. Use present tense affirmations that represent your new preferred state of being. Final note. These principles operate across all matrices in all lower dimensions, no matter the planet, species, or galaxy. This is the architecture of consciousness in incarnational reality. This is how reality works. This is how you shift into the fifth dimensional living. And that concludes our today's exploration. Our gratitude for your participation in the ascension journey of humanity. Feel free to like and subscribe to find similar videos in the future. Check out our videos from the Universe Unlocked series in the description. Comment here if you need more clarity on anything. Search for any specific topic that might interest or concern you. And remember to keep exploring. Until next time, 47, logging out.